I'm in Belfast, Northern Ireland, at the church C.S. Lewis grew up in. Check that out. His parents and his family were connected here for generations. His parents got married here. Lewis was baptized here as a kid. But by all accounts, he wasn't that into it, as kids can be sometimes with church. But stuff at this church, even if Lewis wasn't that into it and a little bit had to be dragged here by all accounts, some stuff stuck. And it was the weirdest thing. These are things that you would never imagine. Over there in that building, there was this little knob that had the carving of a lion on it that stuck in his brain. It connected in his brain with the idea of Christ as the Lion of Judah, with the idea of this church, which is called St. Mark's Parish, and the idea of a noble, powerful lion that has always been a symbol of Mark the evangelist. Well, then later on, when it all clicked for him and he became committed to the faith and dug deep into the faith, he produces these literary masterworks of both Christian fantasy, like the Chronicles of Narnia, and these theology masterworks like The Great Divorce and Mere Christianity. That lion thing, of all things, is what a lot of people think inspired him to create the character Aslan, who is representative of Christ in the Chronicles of Narnia books, which are good, right?
Yeah.
I think the point here is this building and the big name, C.S. Lewis, who is attached to it, is a good reminder that maybe it's okay to just take your kids to church. Sometimes they're not going to be into it. Sometimes you've been not into it.
Yeah.
Thank you for your honesty. Sometimes they're not going to be into it, but that's okay. They're kids. Stuff is sticking. And it's okay to, as an adult, as a parent, realize that you've got the truest, realest thing on your hands when it comes to God, when it comes to Christ, the gospel, the redemptive story, the Bible, being a part of the church. It's okay to realize, hey, this is true. And even if my kid doesn't get it yet, we're going to go to church and we're going to take them along because stuff is sticking that you might not know is sticking, and that'll pay dividends later on.